Hey guys, so today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I will be showing guys 5 sports cards that are absolutely on fire. But before we get into that, I do want to say, as you guys know, I am giving away a Trae Young red, white, blue Prism PSA 10 to one lucky person who is subscribed to this channel and who follows me on Instagram at SportsCardInvest. So once you go ahead and complete those 2 steps, subscribe to me on this channel, follow at SportsCardInvest on Instagram, comment the word done on this video, and you will be automatically entered to win one of these Trae Young rookie red, white, blue PSA 10. So definitely 2 easy steps for a chance to win a $600 card. Definitely a great investment for you guys. Great time investment. But before we get into it, I do want to say also we have our Sports Card Invest membership program, and we were buying these cards 6 months ago for just around $15. They're currently around $200 ungraded. More recently, around 3 weeks ago, we began to buy them again because I definitely saw with all the increase, all the craziness around his 1996 Topps Chrome, a lot of Kobe collectors and investors will not be able to afford his 1996 Topps Chrome, so we went ahead and bought his 1997 Topps Chromes, and they have been doing very well. This is just one of the many investments that has really taken off for us. So if you guys would like to join in on the profit, click the link down below to sportscardsinvest.com. We will be increasing our prices to our membership very soon, so you definitely want to join in now if you want to get the same prices we are currently offering. So link is down below, sportscardsinvest.com, and go ahead and join if you would like to join us in the profit. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into this video. So the first card we have that is absolutely on fire right now is Allen Iverson's 1996 Topps PSA 10 and PSA 9, but for simplicity purposes, we are going to use the PSA 10. We were actually recommending this card on our Sports Card Invest membership program just last week, I believe around 8 days ago, at $500 in a PSA 10. This card has jumped to $760. So there definitely are a few key reasons. Obviously, this is Kobe's rookie year, and that's going to become a very iconic set. I personally believe 1996 Topps Chrome is going to continue to get very, very, iconic as the years go on. So that's definitely one thing. Also, the Kobe Bryant documentary will likely be coming out either this year or next year. But when Kobe's documentary does come out, obviously everyone from his era will get a big, rise in their prices, I believe. So that's definitely another key factor. Obviously, Kobe's, ever since the horrible crash, the 1-year anniversary is coming up tomorrow, I believe. So there is a lot of just emotions going into a lot of these purchases. But it's definitely great to see Allen Iverson getting a lot of the, recognition he deserves. So definitely one of the cards that has absolutely been skyrocketing recently. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into our next pick. We got Dwayne Wade's Topps PSA 10. So obviously we are seeing a trend, in these kind of early 2000s, late 1990s, those cards are really starting to get recognition. Dwayne Wade's 2003 Topps, obviously same year as LeBron. That's another key reason, but Dwayne Wade was undervalued for so long. If we have players like Zion Williamson who have played maybe 50 to 100 games in the NBA, maybe around 50 games in the NBA, and his prices are $1,000 or $700 for a PSA 10 Prism, how expensive should a Dwayne Wade be? And that's a question that, the market is starting to answer. So we definitely see big increases. This was a $600 card literally 5 days ago, and it's currently up to around $700. So we're seeing big growth here. In guys like Dwayne Wade, obviously, like I mentioned, Allen Iverson. So it's definitely very key to look at these older players and figure out, which ones are undervalued. Which ones are valued right. This was a $500 card, just a week and a half ago, and this card is now $700. So definitely seeing some incredible increases in, this era. So that's definitely very good to see. But without further ado, as you guys know, my key phrase. We're going to hop right into our next pick. We got Dirk Nowitzki. So Dirk Nowitzki and his 1998 Topps Chrome. I believe 1998 is his rookie year, if it's not 1997. But here we go. So, whoops, sorry about that. But yeah, Dirk Nowitzki obviously was very undervalued. He's obviously, I believe, 6th for all-time scoring, maybe even a little bit higher. But yeah, Dirk Nowitzki's definitely was undervalued for so long. The pop report on this is very low compared to his other card, compared to many other rookie cards. Even 1996 was printed a lot more than 1998. So Dirk Nowitzki, his cards have been on a tear recently. You know, everyone kind of knows him for the 2011 finals. Obviously, Dirk, you know, obviously one of the best European players of all time, if not the best European player of all time. And I'm personally making a bold prediction that sports cards are really going to grow globally amongst the next year or two. And, you know, if sports cards do really take off in Europe, Dirk Nowitzki is going to be their man, and his cards are going to dramatically increase because every single European, you know, wants to own a Dirk Nowitzki rookie card. One of the most iconic European basketball players of all time, along with Tony Parker and some others. But yeah, definitely a very, very good buy still. But these have been on a tear recently. I believe the PSA 10 is close to around $2,000 currently. So yeah, that's another pick that we were in our membership group a little bit early. So definitely a very good buy right there. I believe 2,500 is now the last sale, so that's definitely a huge increase from where it was. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into our next pick. We got Shaquille O'Neal's 1992 Topps Gold, and in a PSA 9 and PSA 10, but the PSA 10 has been going crazy. Most recently sold for $4,250 in a PSA 10. That is absolutely wild. I remember buying these at around $800 not long ago, just around 2 months ago. So crazy increases on these every single day. This is doing a good $500 in recent days. So absolutely crazy. You know, Shaq is one of the most iconic basketball players of all time, and this card was bound to start popping, and obviously it now has kind of gone through this. You know, obviously we do see some, so this is just an autograph grade for $1,600. This is his most recent actual sale. So definitely a big buy right here in the Shaq. You know, obviously his cards have been doing quite well, but we're gonna hop right into our next pick. We got Kevin Garnett. Obviously, Kevin Garnett was another player from this same era who was very undervalued. You know, most people know him for his run on the Boston Celtics. You know, the Celtics were definitely, you know, they had that big three with Pierce, Allen, Garnett, and Rondo, so a big four actually. And Garnett, you know, he was one of the best big men in the league, probably one of the best big men to ever play basketball. You know, this guy was just, his tenacity, the way he played the game was just so moving, and Celtics fans love this guy forever. You know, the Celtics have such a big fan base. You know, and obviously Kevin Garnett is one of their fan favorites, so definitely a very, very good buy still at his current prices. I still believe he is very undervalued right now, but you see a lot of his cards selling recently, so they're starting to pick up. A lot of demand coming into Kevin Garnett, so that's definitely great to see. But last but not least, we got the king. Who would have guessed? We got LeBron. You know, obviously his Topps Chrome has probably had the biggest increase. Most recently sold for $32,000, $33,000 in a PSA 10. Obviously, all of his cards have matched the same growth. But this is absurd. You know, this was an $18,000 card 2 weeks ago. I was actually lucky enough to go ahead and buy one of these for $19,000 just around a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. So definitely a big increase in LeBron. Definitely, you know, this was meant to happen. LeBron was just, you know, compared to recent prices, you know, you got guys gambling on Zion, Tatum. You know, if they throw that money in LeBron, super safe long term. I can personally see this card reaching $70,000, $100,000 possibly if the market continues to grow, you know, and it continue to expand. If we get some more big investors, they're certainly going to go after these LeBrons. So definitely hope you guys did enjoy this video. Once again, comment the word done, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Instagram to enter into the giveaway, and join the program if you would like to. Click the link down below. Without further ado, I'm out. Peace.